Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep your later like
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary of 12. My name is Hansen Delta present. Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
Minutes of news from the current department of the Renaissance Communications Incorporated. Today is Monday, August 19, 2024. I'm Johnson Batoma presenting. In our headlines, President Joseph Boakai departs the country to attend the 124th National Black Business Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. The United States said before the conference at a critical period of outbreak, Liberia biomedical scientist Dr. Dubek takes over as Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, to ensure that MPO is not used as a conduit to support public resources following an 8-hour ultimatum and threat of being rearrested. Lawyers of the 3 former officials of government surrounded their clients with bomb to prosecute the lawyers. And the way for Libya's central bank said it has resumed operations for the release of a bank officials who was kidnapped on Sunday on his home. Including the news bulletin, the actual voices of the newsmakers are packaged on today's edition of the program News Desk on Liberia and EcoBank Limited, allow 2 sponsors on the program. We'll take this break to be back.
Ria TV, True FM.
Say Ria TV, True FM.
on Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
For rejoining us at the John Henson Decker, who reports the news bulletin.
Good evening, Johnson. Good evening to President Joseph Boakai, who's departed the country to attend the 124th National Black Business Conference in Atlanta, Georgia, the United States of America. The president is expected to deliver the keynote address of the conference according to the executive mansion. Members of the president's official delegation include Foreign Minister Sarah Best-Payanti, Minister of State without portfolio and marketability Dr. Augustine Cornyn, Senior Advisor, and Ambassador Ahmed Kende, Chief of Protocol of the Executive Mansion. It stated that the president also traveled along with his support staff and assistants on communications and media, amongst others. The delegation is expected back in country on Sunday, August 25, 2024. Why the president is away, the Minister of State the Minister of State for Presidential Affairs of Esther Grisbin will chair the cabinet and work in consultation with the president. The new Director General of the Public Health Institute of Liberia, Dr. Dubek Christian, says the institute would not be a conduit of siphonning public resources. Dr. Yan said he has come to use vision to build the National Public Health Institute based on professionalism to be compared to other public health institutions in the world. During his induction ceremony as Director General of Institute, along with Dr. Adam Lincoln as Deputy Director General for Administration, Dr. Dubek Christian said, and they have come to work to ensure public confidence in the institute. He also called for an atmosphere of peace, mutual respect, and collaboration amongst the employees to ensure EFA becomes one of the best in the region. The White, in his turning over remarks, the outgoing acting Director General, Dr. Amos Guri, presented what he called a detailed report of the current state of affairs of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia. Dr. Guri welcomed the new and field leadership and hailed board of directors for bringing effectiveness to NFIL. He spoke Monday after the induction ceremony at the institution's headquarters in Kungotan, Monrovia. The National Public Health Institute of Liberia has informed the public about an outbreak of the monkeypox virus in several countries of the World Health Organization African region, mainly in Central and West Africa. Speaking Monday in Congo, that's Congo Town, the Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, Dr. Dubayan, said this mpox outbreak has been determined by the WHO to be a health emergency of international concern under the International Health Regulations 2005. Since the beginning of this year, 2024, Liberia has accounted for 5 confirmed cases in 3 counties. Dr. Dubai Chris Young, in recent times, said new cases have been confirmed in neighboring countries like Nigeria and Cote d'Ivoire in the region. The mpox is a disease caused by the monkeypox virus, which belongs to the same family as the virus that causes smallpox and can be transmitted through various modes that include direct skin to skin contact, sexual contact with bodily fluids, infected person, amongst others. Symptoms include fever, chills, headache, swollen lumps, among others. Dr. Yan noted that the nature of this outbreak and its rapid spread over several countries, the National Public Health Institute of Liberia will heighten its surveillance system, strengthen its outbreak preparedness plan, and will work in collaboration with the Ministry of Health to activate measures and specific response mechanisms so as to address any impending outbreak of mpox in Liberia. He meanwhile called on the public to take the following preventive measures, such as constant hand washing, avoid sex with persons suspected of having mpox symptoms, avoid close contact with persons suspected of mpox symptoms, and avoid animal contact. The assigned judge at Criminal Court B has given lawyers representing the 3 former officials of the RIA administration 8 hours ultimatum to surrender their clients going to prosecuting attorneys or to risk being rearrested. Judge Kennedy Peabody, according to our CIA judicial correspondent Monday, announced the ultimatum after defense lawyer Counsel James Cooling proceeded to prosecuting Anthony's build of information to the court to avoid litigation. However, defense lawyers have finally served prosecuting Anthony's with their client's bail bond following Judge Peabody's 8 hours ultimatum. The 3 former officials, Jefferson Camo, former National Security Advisor Nancy Twan, former Solicitor General, and Moses Copert, former controller of the Financial Intelligence Agency, were released from Harvard Central Prison on August 2nd, 2024. Defense lawyers' action was triggered by prosecuting Anthony's build of information to the court, which compelled them to surrender their client's bond as provided by law. The 3 former officials are accused of multiple offenses ranging from economic sabotage, misuse of public money, criminal conspiracy, criminal facilitation, and theft of property. Serious tension is said to be breeding in the Ominga Red Hill community in Painesville over what is believed to be a dispute. According to reports, one person is on a critical condition after latest confusion broke up between Gabon and Gama family. Speaking to RCN News via mobile phone, the chairman-elect of the Ominga Red Hill community, Abenigo Towet, said the first incident happened 2 years ago between the same families, where another female was injured over ownership of a parcel of land in the community. Chairman Toer said the matter has since been settled through the court. Toer is therefore calling on the government and the office of the District Representative for swift intervention to remedy the situation before it degenerates into chaos. At the same time, several residents have expressed fear over their lives, adding that they have consistently been threatened by some disadvantaged youth in the area. The residents, some of whom are party to the disputed land, said they were being allegedly attacked while trying to construct on their portion of the land. Meanwhile, the mother of victim, Fanta Canning, is appealing to government to assist her son. Madam Canning alleged that her son was beaten massively and is currently in jail. Residents of Maryland and Grand Creek counties have applauded the government of Liberia for its commitment to implement legislative practice within their county. If we recall, the government of Liberia through the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment dispatched a team of technicians to ask to assess 308 projects captured in the 2024 fiscal budget across the 15 counties, presented by the 102 lawmakers in consultation with their respective electorates. Speaking to Asa News during the assessment in both Grand Creek and Maryland counties, residents lauded their lawmakers for taking the first steps in addressing what they promised during the campaign. They are at the same time praising the government for taking proactive steps to implement the projects they proposed told their candidates during the campaign brought them to power. The residents turned to the assessment of the legislative projects and their subsequent implementation as commendable, stressing that if the government continues for the next 6 years, the 73 districts would experience massive development. A youth envoy representing Liberia told the RTU Generation Connect is calling on philanthropic Liberian government officials to assist him with his initiative intended to expose Liberian youth to technology. Speaking in an exclusive interview with RSN News, Sewa Dunan disclosed that as youth envoy representing Liberia to the RCU Connect at international level, he has embarked on a journey to have Liberian youth exposed to digital activities through his initiative since his acceptance as Liberian representative. Dona expected that he intends to get on par with other countries around the world when it comes to digitization, as the modern world is now digitized, adding that he has several government institutions in the information technology and communication sector to assist him in his initiative. The UN called on interested young people to join him in the fight to make his information communication technology advocacy a nationwide issue, something he said will expose the youth to technology. And away from Liberia, the central bank says it has its own operations following the release of a bank official who had been abducted from his home. CBL confirmed the release of Musa Maslam, head of the bank's information technology department, who was taken on Sunday by an unidentified party. It said Maslam had been taken from the capital Tripoli and that other bank employees had been threatened with kidnapping. CBL had halted all work, refusing to reopen until Salam was free. In a brief statement on Monday afternoon, the bank said it was back running as normal as Salam had returned and was safe. The central bank, which is independent but owned by the Libyan state, is the only internationally recognized depository for Libyan oil revenues. The vital economic income for a country torn for years between two rival governments in Tripoli and Benghazi. Mr. Salam's abduction comes a week after the central bank suffered siege by armed men, according to AFP news agency. According to local media cited by AFP, the armed men did so to force the resignation of the bank's governor. In office since 2012, Kabin has faced criticism over the mismanagement of all resources and the state budget. Well, Johnson, that's the news bulletin foreign development is back to you.
Ria TV, True FM.
Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep your better level.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
Some news summary at 12. My name is Hansen Delta present.
Welcome to News and Analysis, 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I have a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that was.
Following an 8-hour written threat of being rearrested of the three indicted former officials, a government surrounded their clients go on to prosecute lawyers. Let's bring you our first development on the program. The new Director General of the Public Health Institute of Liberia, Dr. Chris Yan, says the institute will not be a conduit of foreign public resources. Dr. Yan said he has come to use innovation to build the National Public Health Institute based on professionalism to be compared to all public health institutes in the world. During his induction ceremony as Director General of NPHO, along with Dr. Adam Lincoln as Deputy Director General for Administration, Dr. Duba Chris Young said they have come to work to ensure public confidence in the institution.
Our idea is to reach people that will of professional activities and feel integrity will be the order of the day, where professionalism will be the bedrock of our relationship, and feel where currency will also flourish. And confidence is built not only by the people of this country, but by our partners, which really support us with foreign earned resources at the point where our government will not be able to. The Enfield will not be a siphon for corruption. The Enfield will be that entity very respectively that will be deep down into all of our epidemiological responses and into the things of science and technology that we see in other countries to build an Enfield that will be the atmosphere for our students, their internship, so that those institutes remain a beacon from which we will tap our resources in order to build public cadres. We envision to build an NGO that will dive deep down to the biological sciences so that we will not just data that only says this is existing here, a disease existing, but what happens after. So in this respect, we do endeavor also to build a cooperative relationship with of which we have started respecting the mutuality of our to see that the people, the global health is given attention. In that respect, we have established interagency because the that come businesses like the EPA and any other agency also to build atmosphere of peace, an atmosphere of mutual respect, an atmosphere of collaboration, an atmosphere of innovation.
Dr. Dubek, the Director General of the Health Institute of Liberia, meanwhile in his term, the outgoing acting Director General, Dr. Amos Mori, presented what he called a detailed report of the current state of affairs of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia.
me use this opportunity to appreciate the board of directors of NQ through its illustrious chairman, Stephen Kennedy, who has brought effectiveness in quality of service to NQ in the past few months. This board of directors is one that has demonstrated leadership and tenacity in ensuring that NQ is rebranded in order to do its respect among professional professions at the national, regional, continental, and global levels. Ladies and gentlemen, under the transitional period, the implementation team several strides to keep the institute operational, and such progress include cover of a planned workshop to set up the regional centers of excellence at NQ, the assessment conducted at several national public institutes in Africa by the Africa CDC. This achievement is one that NQ's chapters and staff members have done and should be celebrated by all. Ladies and gentlemen, a detailed report on the current progress of NQ has been documented in a 33-page 10-word note to be submitted to the implementation by the legal field in serious affairs of the institute. Finally, to the newly appointed Director General, Mr. Yang, and Deputy Director General of Administration, let me congratulate you for the appointment. And also inform you that every family is excited to join us for the vetting process at the family emerged as the best candidates for the position. As was observed during the staff members with the staff are serious, so in implementing the
He's Dr. Amos Warwick. He is outgoing acting Director General of NPO on other roles of the Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, Dr. Chris Ian speaking. In a related development, the National Public Health Institute of Liberia has informed the public about an outbreak of the monkeypox virus in several countries of the Central African region, in Central and West Africa. Speaking Monday in Congo Town, the Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, Dr. Dupe Yan, said the pox outbreak has determined that the WHO declared public health emergency international concern under the International Health Regulations 2005. Since the beginning of this year, 2024, Liberia has accounted for 5 confirmed cases in 3 counties.
So there have been heightened analysis with respect to the impact outbreak reported by the World Health Organization and the Africa CDC, as well as the Africa region, WHO. It was reported and we got to learn that there's an outbreak of monkeypox virus. It is simply called mpox, caused by the monkeypox virus. This virus is contained from the family of the smallpox viruses, but it's different from chickenpox. And so we want to make that clarification. It comes with various symptoms that include fever, headache, muscle ache, lymph node, and one of the notable features is the formation of either the entire body, but the sphincter close with hands, and where you visibly see that because someone clogged and you can see what's on your body. So this is what in medicine we call meaning that it can heal by itself.
He is the Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia. They're speaking only in Congo Town. Residents of Maryland and Crook have lauded the government of Liberia for its commitment to implementing legislative projects within their counties. It can be recalled the government of Liberia, through the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment, dispatched a team of technicians to assess 308 projects captured in the 2024 fiscal budget across the 15 counties, presented by the 103 lawmakers in consultation with their respective electorates. Our reporter Kopa Sanga was part of the team far in this report.
I'm so happy to see you people. We don't want to have school here for our children. They're like, people legislature This year's budget processing and passage, the rules include having amendments to oversight and monetary governance to ensure they align with budget and holding the executive accountable for how performance are spent in each budget year. United States dollars important Senator 100,000 allocated for each the implementation of projects in constituencies. Means of curtailing the water because fully implementing capture in the budget and bring government to that all projects be implemented by the Liberia Agency for Community Empowerment as legislative authority established by an act of legislation. As part of this year's fiscal budget, 308 projects were submitted by 102 auditors and a lot more great available kickstarting these projects implementation. Let's talk to the 15 of technicians ascertain those projects technicians with RCR news specific focus learning in wrinkle counties were embraced by residents or smiles on their faces only laudable. The diagram of town in District 2 wrinkle county, which is 350 from the nation's is one of the towns yet for a bit of an element school rehabilitation of homes in many but because the antiqual perspective the county self-running speaking to RCR News.
Reading here, many public the children are suffering here. Equal event, people come or those he didn't press. Now talking right here, the schools building there was just the structure of the city was that was whole time because of he came to us at the state waiting for him, we calling him, we promising him.
According to the township, the majority of the town's population making school co-locates access to a learning facility will be issue said is contributing to better marriage. Most of the children often sit at go house when
No for you to get you see good now. Now even for the weekend you can access to pay $600 to go in. You can look at that. Yeah, what you get every day for a child. You don't have a bare people to win, and call all of them you will send here. I'm so happy to see you people. We don't want to have school here for our children or weekend. You can have the children. We get any year. Well, the rule, any working some children if they have to down my child, many and school.
Everybody, the county of American District to Rural County of Florida Senator running for embarking on completion of the town's guest house.
Well, firstly to the senator, I want to say thank you to him for him thinking, remembering the project. Since we started the project, it got stopped for some time, but at this point of time, we are going to say thanks to him for remembering the project. And please also, we grateful please for coming and to assure him that every single project
according to Wadi, the guest house will serve guests coming to the town of places and it will also serve as a future class for the town.
It means sometimes now being anticipating the finishing of this guest house because it means for the trust of list now telling us that they are the one responsible to do the finishing. We are very happy about that. This guest house will serve the people of this place. It is intended to be used for commercial purposes. That was what suggested and the senator after the work project of the place at the time he was not a senator.
Following the completion of nationwide the list of nations, the agency is expected to subsequently embark on the implementation of these legislative supported projects across Liberia. Please also you can district in Maryland County. This is Purpose and now reporting for RCR News.
Many thanks to our reporter for that report here on the program News Desk. If you are just joining us, let's remind you about top developments we are carrying here on the News Desk program. President Joseph Boakai departs the country to attend the 124th National Black Business Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. The United States set to deliver the conference in place at a critical period of market past outbreak. Liberia biomedical scientist Dr. Duper Chris Young takes over as Director General of the National Public Health Institute of Liberia, vowed to ensure that MPhil is not used as a conduit to suffer public resources. Following an 8-hour ultimatum and threat of being rearrested, lawyers of three targeted former officials of government surrendered their clients no bond for prosecuting lawyers on the way from Liberia. Libya Central Bank says it has resumed operations following the release of a bank officials who were kidnapped on Sunday, according to the BBC. Let's bring you this development on the News Text program. Serious tension is said to be brewing in the Omika Ofi community in Paisley over what is believed to be a land dispute. According to reports, one person is under critical condition after latest confusion broke up between Gabon and government families. Speaking to RCI News via mobile phone, the chairman-elect of the Omika Rare Hill community, Abenigo Toure, said the first incident happened 2 years ago between the same family, where another female was seriously injured over ownership of land or parcel of land in the community. Chairman Toure said the matter has since been settled through the court. Toure is therefore calling on national government and the office of District 4 representative for swift intervention to remedy the situation before it gets out of hands.
Land business started 2 years ago when I was serving as general secretary for our identical party. So it is between Ghana and Ghana, which the Asian brother, they brought a case. So when I went through the case, I had to bring the both of them to bring their documents. So that's with the claim. I gave it 1 week. In 1 week, the other party, which is the party, brought their documents. From the group Asia to far of the draw about CRC. So what it said, it's not entering in their many of this. Now, out of where the document what they were doing, people were very got we all got out because they were carrying went through what a lot of pictures about chatting or the garden. Hair and brain form. Yeah, to brother did that. Very similar to the Jew that we saw a good one there and then for that. So, anyway, this was that I had more in things they were up to go. They were there with higher level was
He is the chairman of the Omega Committee. He is a Benego mobile phone to our CNE. The cancer residents of exploited for their lives, adding that they have been constantly harassed or threatened by some disadvantaged youths in the area. The residents some of whom are parted with disputed land said that they were being allegedly attacked while trying to construct on their portion of the land.
The land is about 1 year buy the land. We don't another program for it on our social they try to come work and stop. But from that social problem on the ground one of the can't do it from Ghana here at the top. We say honest, just stop. The members will just stop the message on Saturday for us down conclude all the land case. Stop on Friday, all broke down. So you can be positive. It will face already for this thing and break it down. God be there. Angle power 2 months maybe to have the land case from there body them for who's you see harvest will settle situation from there I was waiting. So we start calling about the answering on the government, the community elders them, they complain to the community elders almost appealing to the community representative of the come or keep to the community is really a community or it's not really but the people of the community not the community. Because of fear. No my fear right now to the upper man of people collect case you can't be the man. Everything is that and not to bring to bring color to
Yeah, some residents we make a speaking newer the model of Fanta Canning national government to estate.
Contact Kenny. I'm not feeling okay. No. I don't know. Crying. He said, I'm a late before the neighbor. He said, he said, so crying so. Check the water. He said, why are you crying for? He said, he died like a neighbor. He said, go to the front. They don't know down there. No chance again. They get between the take one upon the my let's say something like somebody don't be something. They say you're saying they come in your home. I can say something before they put there, they not get it. They not get it. So they say they get money, but they cannot waste someone without anymore. So I'm talking so the boy is sorry.
She is the mother of victim in dispute in the Jamaica radio company speaking to Asia News on Monday at the structure of Nigeria. And we tried to bring us the portion of last post. Good evening now.
Good evening, Johnson. Level Basketball Association organized a weekend at the SKD basketball team with defending champions Mighty Barrow and Sisters Mongols winning in their games. Sisters Mongols defeated Patterns by 72 to 68 points in the first match, while Barrow overpowered Sisters 56 to 42 points in the second match. The playoffs will continue at the same venue this Tuesday as wins for Mighty Barrow and Sisters Mongols will see them through to the final. In Tuesday's first match, Sisters Mongols will play in the Phantoms in the routine leg at 5 p.m. while Barrow in the playoff quarters will meet at 7 p.m. in the day's last first division match. The two finalists will also represent Liberia in the upcoming Federation of International Basketball Association Club Championship, making it the first time in many years for Liberian clubs to participate in such events. PRC orders Captain Bruce Garu said after the match he remains hopeful as they are strategizing the comeback stronger on Tuesday against the Raiders to set the stage for Game 3. First, by Mike Bush Fadel said there is no room for error as he is right the fence to support the team out of a greater result.
Yeah, I mean, it's still basketball now. No room for error. I mean, he has some pitches along the way. The second phase, but not the defenses. You know, when we have a lot of injuries, and it comes to the territory of the game. I don't like going undefeated. Again, we take all those lightly. We score the amount that they come back. So they're going to come back Tuesday. So we got to be ready tomorrow. To practice, prepare for Tuesday. The defending champions. So we want to repeat. That's our request. That's our goal. That's our vision. Well, I'm a little bit happy with the turnout.
First of Assad Fadel, Michael Barrow, the coach then conversation with journalists after the match. Meanwhile, LTC Bishop Bulls has been eliminated from the 2024 National Basketball First Division Championship and also fined 20,000 Liberian dollars. The decision followed a communication served to the president of the team, Richmond Tobey, from the Liberian Basketball Authority signed by the Secretary General Calvin Diggs. The LBU said the decision is in accordance with the 2024 rules and regulations, stating that on August 10, 2024, the LTC Bishop Bulls walked off the court during the match involving the FPLC errors at the SKT gym, acting in contravention of the rules. The communication added the LTC Bishop Bulls should make the payment of the fine available in full before they participate in the next league season. Meanwhile, MP Patterns replaced the Bishop Bulls playoffs. Skills Kickball Club awarded Kickball Club 6 runs at SKD Sports Complex inside opening encounter in the Nigeria Kickball Federation second leg. The second match winners were Kickball Club defeating Kisarika United 7-3 home runs, while Springers forfeited their match against Community Youth Empowerment or CYE, automatically honoring CYE the winner with a 5-0 home runs. In Game 4, Cameroon won Vision Sisters 4-3 home runs in a competitive kickball match. In Liberia's oldest kickball club players won Royal Sisters 2-1 home runs to make advancement in the league log. On Sunday, United Royal Girls demolished Matanga 5-1 home runs in the first match. Samuels bowed to Shooting Stars 5-3 home runs in the day's second encounter. Game 3 winners success defeating Bannersville Superstars of BSS 5-4 home runs. Blackton was beaten by Destiny Kickball Club 4-6 home runs in Game 4. Girls of Zion forfeited the match scheduled with Act Sisters, leading Act Sisters to getting 5 points. And that's all from our sports.
Via TV, to events.
Via TV, to events.
On Via TV,
To truth and done. That is his story.
They can now sleep in peace after years of living in fears due to the huge presence of drug users in the community.
I'm the general township of the lower township of the Lake Broadway. This is a traditional township, as you said. We got for 5,000 citizens in the township. So where are we still currently? We are in the community of the township. We are thousands of people every year of different communities and different places.
This used to be a hot zone of drugs. But what get this thing clear is
there are more than thousands of men power over here. They live here, they sleep here, they spend their days here, and they lots of all around the communities. Since you're so self-here, so you don't want
The residents of Kingsley in Painesville there in the LDA for reading the agreement calling on national government to bring up the main persons from the LDA in the community, and they spoke to our reporter Corey Scanner taking us home on today's edition of the program Inflex as we leave a few a recap of our major agreements. President Joseph Boakai asked the country to attend the 124th National Black Business Conference in Atlanta, Georgia. The United States said to the name of the conference keynote address at a critical period of outbreak. Liberia medical scientist Dr. Duval Christian takes over as Director General of the Public Health Institute of Liberia to ensure that people are used as a conduit to support public resources. Following an 8-hour ultimatum, the threat of being arrested, lawyers of 3 indicted former officials of government surrounded their clients bond to prosecute the lawyers. And for Liberia, the central bank says it has resumed operations following the release of the bank officials who was kidnapped on Sunday for his home. I'd love to say many thanks to our Red Cross contributors, correspondents, for making today's edition of the program sources. Naomi Tapia brought for us of sports, and Sindeka read for us news bulletin. Was the national control and producer of Sun, while Maya Tobler sat behind the cameras. Orange Liberia and Ecobank Liberia is our sponsor here on the News Desk program. My name is Sing Batoma. Good night.
Ria TV, True FM.
Ria TV, True FM.
On Ria TV,
into True FM 96.1.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Boakai if you don't organize yourself in a grateful manner, we'll keep your plate alive.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
News summary of 12. My name is Hansen Delta present.
Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world.
Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life that what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life that what I live. You know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Roads, connecting roads in this country.
We are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Ria TV and listening to True FM 96.1.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.